Chapter 1, Playing with Jesus. House of Laughter. I had just finished mowing the backyard after taking my girls to school when I headed downstairs to my prayer room to spend some intimate time worshiping Jesus. Turning on my favorite praise music and reading a few scriptures to get my mind quieted down and focused. I began to worship when instantly I was in heaven. Jesus and an angel and I went to a place called the House of Laughter. Jesus and I walked across this extremely long, swinging bridge high up in the air. When we walked through a door and entered a room, the floor shook with a million tiny little shakes, which makes one's face and body tingle as it vibrates. I tried to walk but ended up crawling, intensely laughing the whole time. I could hear loud laughter coming from the other rooms. Then I crawled across this ice maze, but I didn't get wet or cold. It was just super slick. The slippery floor was like cubes that rotated. I couldn't hang on to the bigger ones because they would slip out of my arms. Jesus and I would slip and slide and roll around, bumping into the large ice cubes and each other, intensely laughing. As I went to the next room, I was able to stand up and enjoy watching the funniest videos of people, and even me, doing things as a child that was hilarious. In heaven, there's no heaviness or worry, so it's so easy to laugh. Next is a slide Jesus and I took where we slid down and looped around and shot out into this huge room that was weightless. People were floating around laughing. There were suction holes of various sizes along the wall that vibrated. Looking around, I saw people who had part of their leg or the side of their head, their back, their cheek, their stomach, their rear end stuck to one of these small vibrating holes. When one managed to pull themselves off, which is difficult because one would be laughing so hard, they would barely have any strength because they got sucked over to another vibrating hole. There was a small door up high that one was trying to get to. Once they got free and floated upward, they would go through the door and slide down and around to the front to go again. Jesus and I landed in a heap, piled on top of each other, laughing so much that it was hard to stand up to walk. Jesus wants you to come to know Him personally and enjoy being with Him. Like it says in Ephesians 3:19, and that you may come to know practically through personal experience the love of Christ, which far surpasses mere knowledge without experience, that you may be filled up throughout your being to all the fullness of God, so that you may have the richest experience of God's presence in your lives, completely filled and flooded with God Himself.